Hello there, you're now with me, Hendigui, for TVS English News at 5. Let's dive into the headlines for today. The export of electricity to Singapore will have no impact on the state's domestic power supply. Ensuring an ample electricity supply for Sarawak's own needs, Minister of Utility and Telecommunications, Dato' Julaihi Nurawi, clarified that the electricity sent to the country is surplus energy, generated within Sarawak, with a maximum capacity of 1,000 megawatts.
Tarif yang kita kenakan kepada Singapura adalah jauh lebih tinggi berbanding dengan tarif yang kita kenakan kepada pengguna dalam Sarawak. Ours is still cheaper compared to what we export. What we export is higher the tarifnya because that is our income for Sarawak in the long term.
He said this at a press conference after witnessing the handover of accreditation letter for solar photovoltaic system design course for University Malaysia Sarawak UNIMAS. He said the export to Singapore only involves selling the electricity, while the construction of a 700 km subsea cable will be borne by Singapore. He said the construction of the cable from Tondong to Singapore will be going through MIRI corridor, where Malaysia and Indonesia have signed a treaty. Adding that about 80% of the cable will be in the Indonesian waters, while 20% will be in the Malaysian waters. According to him, the study on the construction of subsea cable construction has been carried out by Sarawak Energy Berhad and has reached the original expectations of the project.
Sarawak government commits 267 million ringgit to enhance Belawai Beach waterfront. Deputy Minister of Natural Resources and Urban Development, Dato' Len Talib Saleh, announced the approval of the project in the 12th MP with the aim of establishing Belawai Beach as a perennial district attraction.
Dalam perancangan Malaysia ke-12 midterm review 267 juta, betul lagi dong? 267 juta sudah dilulus dalam midterm review untuk Belawai Waterfront. Bukan yang 45 juta dia, 267 juta.
The waterfront development will span from the Belawai Irrigation and Drainage (DID) department to Kampung Lama Belawai, reshaping the entire Belawai landscape. Lan also stated this high-impact project is poised to not only transform Belawai's physical environment, but also offer valuable opportunities for the local community to enhance their quality of life.
Now, the government remains committed to advancing development in Sabah and Sarawak regions with a slew of projects and new initiatives during the later part of the 12th MP. Presenting the mid-term review of the 12th MP in the Dewan Rakyat today, Prime Minister Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim emphasised the importance of enhancing the education system in both regions, announcing the implementation of additional projects to repair dilapidated school infrastructures. In addition, Anwar commended the efforts of the Sarawak government for taking a leading step in the transition to new energy sources, describing Sarawak as being at the forefront of this sector. He hopes that other states can emulate similar measures undertaken by the state.
Dalam usaha meningkatkan kualiti sistem pendidikan di Sabah dan di Sarawak, lebih banyak projek pembinaan semula sekolah taif di sekolah dilaksanakan. Sehingga kini, 64 projek sedang dalam pelaksanaan di Sarawak dan 43 projek di Sabah.
He said this when tabling the 12th MP midterm review in the Dewan Rakyat earlier today. Anwar also announced that a regional blood centre will be established in Sabah, while a public health laboratory and a food safety and quality laboratory will be built in Kuching, Sarawak for more equitable healthcare services. He added, Sabah and Sarawak will also benefit from the development of a sustainable and resilient transport and logistics infrastructure with the construction of the Sarawak-Sabah Link Road 2 and the construction of the Sabah-Pan-Borneo Highway Phase 1B. According to Anwar, the government is also implementing the Sarawak Bumiputra Special Program and the Sabah Natives Special Program to increase the income of the local community.
Dalam kerangka ekonomi madani, pendekatan yang kita sesungguhnya merentas kaum sama ada menoktakan kemiskinan atau membaiki sekolah taif. Namun untuk peruntukan khusus, kerajaan akan melaksanakan program khas Bumi Putera Sarawak dan program khas Anak Negeri Sabah untuk meningkatkan pendapatan masyarakat tempatan.
Meanwhile, to ensure Sabah's development, the government will transfer electricity regulatory powers to the state government. He said through the transfer of power, which is expected to be finalized by January next year, the Sabah government has the authority to regulate the supply of gas and electricity based on the interests of the state. In addition, he said the 195 million ringgit project to develop the renewable energy system and upgrade the electricity supply system in the Gugusan Felda Sahabat will also be implemented to improve the reliability of the electricity supply in the state. This, he said, will benefit the people in the area and the Eastern Sabah Security Command, ESCOM.
The government has increased the expenditure ceiling of the 12 Malaysia Plan 12 MP by 15 billion ringgit, elevating the total allocation for the plan to 415 billion ringgit. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim emphasized that this increment was imperative to bolster the quality of management and refocus subsidies to address the essential needs of the people.
RMK 12 akan dijajarkan semula dengan visi ekonomi madani yang menyasarkan pemerkasaan dan merancakkan ekonomi negara untuk tempoh 10 tahun. Kerajaan komited untuk membelanjakan sekurang-kurangnya 90 bilion ringgit setahun bagi tahun 2023 hingga 2025.
Tabling the 12 MP mid-review MTR at Dewan Rakyat today, he said the 12 MP allocated 400 billion ringgit to finance extension and new development projects for a period of 5 years.
Bagi tempoh 2 tahun yang pertama, prestasi perbelanjaan sebenar ialah 34%. Tahun 2021, jumlah perbelanjaan pembangunan hanyalah sebanyak 64.3 bilion ringgit. 2022, jumlahnya 71.6 bilion ringgit.
At the same time, Anwar added that the MTR would also allow for a comprehensive review of policies, strategies, targets and initiatives for socio-economic development, as well as measures to strengthen governance towards a sustainable, prosperous and high-income nation.
Hello there and welcome back. Now the Kembara Kenali Borneo convoy led by Yang di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah and Raja Permaisuri Agong Tunku Aziza Aminah Maimunah Iskandaria, enters its 9th day and will cover a distance of 213 kilometers today as they proceed to Cebu. The convoy is scheduled to make a stopover at 2 locations in Bintulu, which includes visiting the Raymond Plan Longhouse in Ulu Sebao. Several activities have been lined up to welcome the royal entourage at the Longhouse, including cooking demonstrations and lunch with the local community, fishing and presentation of aid to the Asnaf group. In the evening, Al-Sultan Abdullah and Tunku Aziza are scheduled to attend a dinner with the people at Dewan MUC in Kampung Bandung. Also participating in the convoy in Sarawak are Their Majesty's children, namely the region of Pahang, Tengku Hassan Al-Ibrahim Alam Shah, Tengku Panglima Raja Colonel Tengku Amir Nasir Ibrahim Shah, and Tengku Ahmad Ismail Muazzam Shah. Sarawak aspires to achieve 60% of students' enrollment in the science, technology, engineering and mathematics STEM stream by 2030. This is crucial in driving Sarawak's transition into a digital-centric economy while preserving the state's diversity. And according to the Minister of Education, Innovation and Talent Development, Datuk Roland Sagawi Ind, the current STEM enrollment is 30%, but this effort cannot be championed by the government alone.
Stakeholders must play active roles in supporting STEM education. It is equally vital that we create a sustainable STEM education, making sure to enable and encourage student participation in this field.
Roland's tech speech was read by the General Manager of the Sarawak Research Development Council, SRDC, Dr. Peter Morin Nisom, during the launching ceremony of the 5th International Symposium on Insects held earlier today. Additionally, the state government is establishing the Sarawak Science Centre and are keen to collaborate with various parties to create an interactive insect exhibition.
We are keen to collaborate with NTOMA and the universities to establish interactive exhibition at the Sarawak Science Centre that highlights insects and their vital contributions to the ecosystem.
The 10-storey centre is slated for completion by 2024 with a cost of 200 million ringgit on a 10.8-acre land. ISOI will be held from September 11th to 13th.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at tvstv.my or follow us on our social media platforms. And before that, your feedback matters. So be sure to scan the QR code at the top right corner of the screen. Those were the updates on TVS News at 5. I'm Handy Gui. Thank you for watching.